Okay. Jeez. Sorry, it's the first time. First time with the new computer, so I had to set everything up. And I thought I had everything set up, but I didn't think of everything, so. Try and make all the fans quieter. Okie doke. Let's get to work. This thing has been sitting in the wet box for a very long time. Everything over here wet. I don't think these are gonna be as good as my normal things. I also need a bucket of water. Hello, hey, greetings. Sorry, I stepped away. Just trying to give myself a clean bucket to work with. I thought that I was going to be a little bit more prepared than I actually was to start stream. Okay. Put that chat all the way over there. I think I'm gonna move this chat right here. Now I can see both. So if you're watching on Twitch, I can see ya. I should probably try and bring up the restream chat. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. I say okay a lot. That's probably why my dogs are so frustrated with me. But I'm really talking to myself. Apologies in advance for the air conditioner sounds. It is the air conditioner time of year. Not gonna sweat. applique for the forehead. I think I'm gonna do a crescent moon if I cut one out. What do we get? I have a pentagram and I have triple moons. Triple moon is fine, I guess. We'll do a triple moon. How's everybody doing today? I'm feeling a little melancholy myself. Tell me how you're doing. Or don't. Just sit and work. Which is probably better for me, honestly. I can spend so much time yapping. Greetings. I'm rather excited for plans this weekend. What are your plans? If you want to share. I personally have no plans. Hanging out with a bunch of friends I haven't seen in a while. Oh, that's always nice. That's the best. I might go to the Ren Fair. No plans is just as good sometimes. I feel like I don't make plans until the day before. I think the plan was we were going to decide whether or not we're going to the Ren Fair on Friday. Because it was going to be based upon the weather. And there's still one more weekend after this one, so. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I feel like my plans always revolve around buy stuff, eat stuff. Which, you know, not terrible. Because those are like my favorite things to do. Oh, darn it. That's about all I have energy for by the end of the week. Yeah. It's a little dirty. It's fine. I want to be a more like outdoorsy person, but my body won't let me right now. Maybe once my plantar fasciitis heals. I can be an outdoor person. and do like picnics or something, which is still along the eat stuff. But that would be, it'd be nice. Picnics are amazing, to be fair. That's true. That's true. Love a good picnic. Something about eating outside on a blanket. Can't beat it. I think I'm gonna do the eye cutouts. Then I'll do the nose hole cutouts. Then we'll do appliques, and I'm gonna stamp zodiac signs into this. And hopefully that won't take that long. Oh yeah, that's right. Before I do all of that, I need to pour some horns. I got about 7 skull jars to make. And I think I'm gonna give them all horns. Ooh, this is not. Maybe this is the one. There we go. I want to go on a road trip. But my husband doesn't have any PTO. At least not enough for any of the places that we want to go. Oy, oy, oy. Got the yawns. barely 6 o'clock here. Can't be this tired already. What is digging into my side? Hey, Diesel King. Doing alright. Tired for no reason. Trying to get some work done today. How are you doing? I made my own Chipotle today because I have been craving Chipotle. And the old Chipotle just doesn't exist anymore. Doing good? Glad to hear it. See, I made rice and carnitas and the corn salsa. I don't generally get beans, so meh. Just doing a little bit at work myself to get back at it soon. Awesome. A little bit of work yourself to get back at it soon. I assume. So much in like the preparation. Like, I came out in the studio at like noon my time today because I had to do quite a bit of cleaning. And I finished the yarn bowl that I was working on yesterday, I think. And then stopped and made lunch and came back out. So much like prep work before I can even get to this part where I'm working on something new. And it's all important. I guess that's what my point is. All the steps are important. Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me. There's a hole in the back that I can tap these little bits out of. I forgot. Yoni's here. Maybe. It's okay if you're just passing through. Yoni's asking, Gigi, what are you making? How are you feeling today? So I'm working on a bull skull. I'm gonna put this triple moon on the forehead, and then we're stamping constellations around it that I will go back in and fill with gold luster after I glaze it. I don't know. It is very likely that this one will be black with glitter, and then the gold inlays and gold horns, like saturation gold horns. For the troll in the skull, you finished yet? Yeah, so the troll is in the kiln. I loaded the kiln today. I'm going to try to fire the kiln early tomorrow so that I'm not in here at the same time when it's hot, because it's supposed to be hot tomorrow. And then is the skull? What skull did I put in the kiln? I put the other one in, but the skull I finished this afternoon, and it's drying. It's under some plastic right now. So yeah, I'm gonna fire everything that I've done in the past like month or so for their first bisque firing, and then they'll be ready to glaze. We'll see. Maybe I'll glaze stuff next week because I need to do some tests. But this week I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wet boxes full of stuff that's just like here and there. Like 3 big skulls, 1 or 2 smaller, like medium-sized skulls. I have 2 more of these to finish after this one, and a few small ones, and then a whole box of trolls to do. So I'm trying to get that all done this week so that I can, I want to sculpt some busts next week and do some glaze tests. I also need to make some glaze catchers for the crystalline glaze stuff. So I've been talking about it. I'm gonna make them, and then I'll have videos for that stuff. It'll probably be like a month. Gotta get more stuff in my portfolio. Are any of y'all artists using Cara? C-A-R-A? Because it seems like everybody on my Insta feed is making like Cara accounts. So I made one this morning. I have no idea what it is and if it's gonna be just a pain in the butt to keep up with another app. But I think it's just artist focused. Thanks for liking the live. Anyways, if you guys are on Cara, let me know and I'll follow you on there. And let me know what you think about it. Because, yeah, I've been seeing posts about it, but I don't know, on the fence. Hi, Gambino. Thanks for liking the live. Thank you for the likes. That is the best. Of course, I shall live vicariously through you at the moment I miss being in the studio. Oh, I've been there. I've been there. That was me, like, all of lockdown. Haven't been in since COVID. That is a long time. I am sorry. Yeah. My studio closed down for COVID, and then I moved across the country. But right after we moved, I was able to set up my own space, and I was firing through like a local studio here until we bought this house. I don't know. I think COVID, I was like, okay, I know what I want to do now. This is what I want to do. Now I'm a full-time cook and I have next to no time to go in. Oh my God, I moved cross country too. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Cooking sounds fun though. I moved from DC to Portland, Oregon. You do not have to share where you went or where any of that information if you do not want to. But yeah, I did it like we did a cross country like road trip out here in February of 2021, and it was while everything was still, it was like a few months before the vaccine, and everybody was still masking up, and it was like the hotels were dead and cheap. It was nice. Went from California to North Carolina. It's the opposite. St. Mars was May of 22. Yeah, it was just, even then it was dead. So there was when we got here, I was working in a studio, but you had to be masked the whole time that you were there. So I ended up like renting a space, and it was very similar to like a one car garage amount of space, and just set up in there, and then was taking my stuff to a studio to fire. Because yeah, sitting in a mask all day is not fun. But yeah, it was an adventure coming out here. No sit-down restaurants. We ate a lot inside of the car, which was fine because we had our dogs with us. Transfer for firing is so scary. Tell me about it. Yeah, my studio was like, I think like 4/10 of a mile from the studio that I was firing at, and it's potholes everywhere, so it's very nerve-wracking taking it that far. I have driven farther. Last summer, my kiln crapped out in the middle of market season, and we had to go even farther, and I definitely lost a couple pieces. It was very nerve-wracking. Not my favorite. I don't even like carrying it across the room. And a 3-foot tall vase I had to drive for over an hour to get it fired. Oh my goodness. You must have been on edge the whole way. Moved it leather hard. Oh. I guess at least that way, if it broke, it's easier to fix. I was trying to fix something that was bone dry earlier. And I've never had issues using paper clay on bone dry stuff before, but it would not stick. It would not stick back on to save its life. So, whew. But yeah, I have junky old. It's not junky. It's old and reliable from like the 70s manual Crest kiln, and it is. I'm not gonna get rid of it when I finally make enough money to upgrade because it still works great. It's just doesn't have all the bells and whistles that I'm used to of a like a controller kiln. I just trust my husband driving. He was seat belted in, and I was like hugging it. That sounds like the way to do it. I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, it has to be like in my hands. Yeah, we moved everything and we put it in the trunk in boxes, and I thought that I had everything snug, but my husband was grumpy about something and he took off really fast out of the driveway, and I heard something break, and I was just like, why are you doing this to me? The Hubs wants to build a raku kiln and a wood fire one. Ooh, that's awesome. I've done raku, I've never done wood fire. Those kilns are like, well, the ones that I've seen are big. I don't think they have to be big, but they're big. I've never done wood firing before, but I've seen wood fired pieces and they're so beautiful. And then raku, it's like you can take an old dead kiln off of like Marketplace and take all the wiring out, and those usually make pretty good raku kilns. Wood fire and salt give really cool results. I've seen that some really beautiful like wood fire salted stuff. There's like, it's the speckling is gorgeous. Ooh. Yes, a zombie kiln. I love that idea. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think so. I did raku in college, and I'm pretty sure it was just like an old kiln that they had repurposed to be raku. Oh, it was so stressful. I like refused to take anything out. I was like, I'm gonna mess up somebody else's piece, and I don't want to be responsible for that. Maybe I'll sign up. Right now I'm preparing for like a big expo in October. Maybe when I have time afterwards, I'll sign up and do some of my pieces in raku. Sign up for a raku class. I'm like half certain this is supposed to come out. I have a problem with the heat, but I can pretty confidently move other people's pieces. I know that I would feel better about it now. That was like, oh, like my third semester of pottery in college. I did raku. So I was just like terrified. My professor would make everybody like move everybody's pieces to the kiln, so could have been more terrified, but yeah, I was just like, eh. But I could probably do it now, no problem. Broken other people's pieces before, the world didn't end. People have broken my pieces before, the world didn't end. We were super choreographed for the pulls. That's awesome. You gotta be. Bronze casting. What? Ugh. I can only imagine. That's gotta be terrifying. Because if you mess up, you spill like liquid bronze. Oof. It makes me think of that scene in Game of Thrones. Drogo's given Viserys his crown. No, thank you. Yes. Yeah, that's the whole thing. There's so many steps to do it. I believe it. I believe it. I'm sure I've watched videos on here. Aluminum isn't as scary since its melting point is lower. Yeah, I guess when you think about like melting points of like pottery and metal, it's a little bit less scary. Do I sell my artwork? I do. So my website is kind of closed for the year because, as I said, I live in the Portland, Oregon, West Coast USA metro area, and I sell. I have. Come on, brain. Oddities and Curiosities Expo in October here, and then I haven't signed up, but I'm gonna try to do a couple, like, at least in December, 1 or 2 markets there. So I sell locally. My website is down because I have to make so much stuff for this expo. So I don't know. It'll probably be a little while before my website is up again. It depends on whether or not I take a break at the end of the year. Yeah, I wish I had kind of planned this year a little better. I think the only thing I haven't tried or worked with is glass blowing. I have also not done glass blowing, but it is fascinating to me. Gotta go suddenly. Everyone in my house wants to talk to me all at once. Thanks for hanging out, Gambino. And thank you for talking. I'll see you around. Diesel, thanks for the tiny diny. Yeah, I hope eventually I will have my website. My website is up, but have stuff on it to sell. Just, I'm not there yet. I'm expecting, hoping, and expecting to have to make like a few, like 10K worth of merchandise for oddities, at least. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the tiny tiny. But yeah, if you're in the Portland area in October 5th, I don't know if it's 5th and 6th or 6th and 7th, that weekend of the 6th, I will have a bunch of stuff at Oddities. And then, yeah, I'll do 1 or 2 local shows in December. I'm hoping to get into Portland Market of the Beast, and I'd love to do another Beelzebub's Bazaar because I always make good money at that one. We'll see if they take me. But yeah, I tried to have a shop opening, not last year, but the year before, and I didn't sell a single thing, so I pivoted. I didn't have as large of a following. I still don't think that I have large enough of a following to only make money from an online shop, so once I get there. Alright. Just gotta do these nostril holes. I'm actually gonna spray this down. So hopefully it'll absorb some water, and then when I'm done we can start pressing into it. But yeah, when I opened my first shop, I probably only had like 300 followers or something. When I opened my shop the first time, like 300 followers on each social media, so. Hoping to get more interested people that are interested in my artwork and want to buy it. Because I hate doing markets. I hate doing in-person markets. I know that Oddities is going to be crazy. But last year, I did like so many markets, and several of them, at least half of them, were out of my niche, and I didn't do well at those. And it's really frustrating to put in all that work, to put in a full day's work and spend more than you made. So I'm trying to stick to markets in my niche. And then once I build up enough of a following, I'm hoping to do like drops, online drops, and then I'd probably still do Oddities if they'll have me. Thank you for the follow, Betty Boop. But everybody's got to start somewhere. Thanks for liking the live. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate anyone that's choosing to spend their time with me today. Very much enjoy working on live. It's nice to have people to talk to and to get like feedback. Oh, I got a chatter. Cheers from Brazil. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm trying. Athanasio? Thank you. Hello over on Twitch. Carlene, thank you for liking them live. Hello, hello. I did it. I'm usually not very good at catching my Twitch comments because there's so few. Is this a biscuit? Will it be a cake later? It's pottery. It's ceramic. It does look kind of edible, though. It would be very yummy. Oh, ceramic, nice. Yeah. Yeah. I would love a cake like this, though. Okay. Starting, we got some give up here. That's good. So I'm gonna, this applique is pretty dry. Try to get some water back into it. We're gonna attach the applique. Opinion time. Should I do it like this? Or should I do it like this? I'm gonna move it so you can see it better. Okay. I'm leaning this way because it doesn't have a lot of give. Yeah, I think this way. I think this is the way. I'm gonna be, oh, I don't want my tummy in here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I think I got a good amount of water back into this. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. I'm gonna do the spiel. If you, oh my gosh, thank you for sharing the live with more than 5 friends. If you know somebody that would like my art, please share my profile or share the live. If you're in here and you just want to support, you don't even have to share it with anybody. You just hit share copy link and that counts it. And then also tapping like will get this app to show my live to other people, to more people. Because we're looking for more friends. Alright. Let's scratch this one up. a second, it sounded like Lady Gaga. And I'm not the biggest fan of Lady Gaga, but I know the words to that song. Some of them. Do y'all have your For You pages trying to teach you languages? Because at first it was like the Korean, the Korean guy. It's like, please give me something. And then after that, my For You page was trying to teach me like Japanese. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And now it's trying to teach me French. Which I took in middle and high school, but I don't remember much. Just had to clean my bottle out. The tip of my bottle out. I want your love, I don't wanna be friends. Maybe a little bit too much soup there. Way too much. Too much soup. Put it off center. Let's see if I can push it over. Gotta get all this. Get all this extra off. Thank you so much for liking the live. We cracked a little bit. It's fine. Just want to get this extra off. Don't want to lose the texture from the mold. I get my fine point guy. There's a little gap. I'm gonna fill that up. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna start stamping. And then I'll go back and clean this up. I want your love. I don't want a friend. Hold on tight, spider monkey. I'm gonna move the camera again. Just to line it up with how I'm working. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Hopefully I won't hit it too much. I don't wanna be friends. Trying to decide. Probably gonna give it another month of multi-streaming because there's a huge disadvantage in what we can listen to when I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and YT because I don't want to get DMCA'd. And I would really prefer just to throw on like an audiobook or a podcast or a playlist or something and be able to work and still be able to talk to you guys and stuff. This stuff is not my... I don't mind video game music, but it's not my favorite. And my YTs still get like flagged with copyright. I assume because this is Game Chops and they're on YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna give it like another month, and if we don't pick up on those other sites, then I think I'm just gonna exclusively stay on TikTok. Okay, we need these guys. I'm gonna try to get them in order, starting with Aries, and you'd think that I would know the zodiac signs in order starting from Aries by heart, but I don't. So I'm gonna have to bring that up. Want your love, and I want your revenge. your love. I don't wanna be friends. Alright, zodiac, constellations, images. There we go. Astronomy magazine. Put that up on my screen for me to see. So, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Yeah, I don't think I would have realized that Gemini is after Taurus. So starting with Aries and ending with Pisces. Try not to crack or cave it in. Hello, hello, cat art. Feel free if you want to lurk. It's fine, but it says that you joined through the invite, so hello, hello. This is really cool, thank you. Huge fan of skull art. Me too. Welcome in. Skull art is my specialty. Trying to get a good impression of these so that I can go back and fill them in with gold. It'll be my outline for filling them in with gold after this is fired and glaze fired. When I go and put in the real stuff. .30 already. I'm gonna try to do another hour. At least till I finish this. I had a pretty substantial lunch, so. Okay. Looks like a good. Cracked a little bit, that's fine. tool just fell off of the table and landed straight up. Like, do you see it? It just stabbed into the ground. Oh my goodness. Hilarious. Thanks for the follow, Cat Art. I'm gonna give you a follow back when I get off of here. Always, it's an instant follow back for other artists, for me. Yeri, thank you for the likes. You're welcome, and thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, for me too. Yeah, always looking for other artists. Might be biased, but I feel like we're the best at supporting one another. The most awesome and supportive people on this app are artists. I don't even want to listen to the song to get it out of my head. I surf around a lot. If you ever get a chance, I moderate a couple lives. One is Tuesday at 7. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Feel free to send me the link to the lives. I'll pop in and say hello when I can. Gin Project. Word. Yeah, feel free to share the live with me when they go live. You'll love them. They're very uplifting and fun. They do a lot of promoting as well. Okay. Rad. Definitely will do that. Yeah, please do. That looks quite a bit better than it did. So, let's continue. Taurus. What's this one? A way to get your name out there? Definitely need some help with that. I'm gonna have to upload some more artwork soon. Man, I need to do that. I'll share this to my story or repost if you don't mind. I don't mind. appreciate it. Shoot. Can't do that then. Do a lot of sharing as well. Diesel King same. Heard. I'm gonna go and do that. Have a great night, guys. You too. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate ya. Have a good rest of your day. Do I need any moderators on my platform? Currently, I have a couple, and it's not so busy in here that I need any yet. But I will keep you in mind if my lives start getting bigger. I just like, I never have more than like a half dozen people in here at a time, so it's never that bad. But yeah, I already have, I have 2 mods. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Kat. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, Gemini's next. I need to moisten this. Waiting for the puzzle piece got me yesterday. Not getting like a deep enough impression. About to head out. I'll go drop some likes, some reposts. Oh, thank you. You don't have to. I really appreciate you. Just don't like spam. But yeah, I appreciate you. If you do too much of that stuff at one time, they'll flag me. Hi, Rick. Thanks for the follow. Can't tell if my lights just flickered or not. Excuse me. Alright, next is Cancer. went through and liked a couple and did a couple reposts. Thank you. Did you like watch the videos all the way through before you liked them? Or at least watch like 10 seconds of them? Just like I appreciate the interactions. Okay. Just make sure you're not doing like spammy stuff. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Here's the puzzle piece. That was clean. That was nice. Okay. I like when it gives a nice imprint. I don't have to go back and fix it. Next is Leo. I don't know, be Virgo. Virgo is kind of... this. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. I didn't realize I was off camera. Sorry, guys. zoned out there for a second. Yay! That's another good one. It's much easier to get my fingers in there. Okay. Virgo. Yeah, that's good. All right. Hey, Taylor. I'm still here. Yeah, I gotta finish the other half of the Zodiac, and then I'll be done with this one, and then I'm gonna sign off. I don't know. I was already planning to kind of stay out until like 8 anyway. So. But yeah, I'm still here. Hello, hello. Yeah, I did a pretty good job on my Chipotle bowl. I just saw your text message. It tasted pretty decent. The picture of Michelle on her contact page on my phone is of her eating a gigantic burrito like a decade ago. And so, like from Chipotle, so I've just been like craving Chipotle because every time she calls, it comes up. I only have a few minutes left to finish the schoolwork I couldn't get done today. Okay, that's fine. Do what you gotta. I'm here. Okay, now we're doing Libra. That's iconic. I was gonna ask her if she would consent to letting me put that picture on TikTok just so I could make like for the clicks, because there's that mini scandal going on with the Chipotle CEO being like, we didn't change our portion sizes. Hubs is a Libra. Okay, Scorpio is like November. So October? September? Only share if you want to. Yes, October 5th. My anniversary is October 6th. Baby boy is a Scorpio, November 8th. My nephew's a Scorpio, November 20th. He is the same birthday as my oldest niece, who is like 30. And he's 11. I thought it was crazy that they were have the same birthday. Probably why I'm in the trenches over here. uh, I don't know. If my nephew is anything to show for it, being a Scorpio is not that bad. That kid is just like, always tells the truth. And his name is True, so aptly named. But that kid is honest. Maybe sometimes when he shouldn't be. I feel like that's a Scorpio thing for sure. Just brutal honesty. See if I can push this back out. Now this little one has the worst meltdowns. See, he does have pretty bad meltdowns, but never like directed at me. Like my sister, she gets it from him. She lets him walk all over her. Michos is here! Hello, hello! How you doing? Water signs, man, gotta love them, right? Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. And my husband's a Leo. So, we used to fight. Not physically. Aquarius here, not equipped to handle the water sign emotions. The fellow who used to live with me, who was once I considered a best friend, was an Aquarius. That probably explains a bit about him, if that is a trait. Am I rising? I'm an Aries rising, so there is no respite from the fire. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. Would you consider yourself a very creative person? I've always found Aquarius people to be very, like, creative. I guess I can be if I'm interested in it. Okay. don't know if that's an Aquarius trait. It's just something that I've noticed. But I also don't feel artistic at the same time. Imposter syndrome? Maybe? A little bit? It took me such a long time to even admit that I was like an artist. Like, it's easier now that I'm actually doing like pottery, which I feel like is art. But I've always been like artistically inclined, but never wanted to call myself an artist because I felt like an imposter. Rolling doo-doo. Rolling dookie-doo. Oh, probably. I still don't feel like this is actually my life, so I can relate. We cracked through. Maybe I need to add some clay into that. Ooh. I need to be careful. We are not wet enough to take this kind of pressure. Not me currently trying to find my rising sign. Your rising is how you present. Or how you're meant to present to the world? I don't know. Exactly. But I went like deep dove into that stuff not recently. Trying to understand my birth chart. It's supposed to be some significant, or there's been some significant Aries rising. Let's go. This is why we get along so well. That makes sense. I see this. I see it. She is not having fun over here. This just keeps breaking. Probably why I want to box everyone. Exactly. I also am very confrontational. I'm like, I get myself into trouble. I'm not in general, I don't like to be confrontational, but I tend to get myself in trouble by writing checks that my ass can't cash. But feeling totally, like, confident that I could. What do we get? I don't know. Sometimes it just beeps to beep, I think. But yeah, I'm constantly like, fight or flight? Fight. Every time. I will choose fight every time. Even when it's a detriment to myself. Yeah, all my siblings are fire signs too. My sister is an Aries and my brother's a Leo. All of the siblings that I share both parents with. See, I'll do it for people I care about. For myself, not so much. Like, I will not hesitate for someone else. I will hesitate for myself, so I get that. And I feel like sometimes in the moment, it just doesn't, I don't always, like, connect the dots right away. If that makes sense. So I definitely have those, like, regretful moments. Oh, that's not going in there. Just painted on. Where I'm like, I should have said this, I should have done this. But yeah, a lot of times I will just not think things through and speak without thinking things through. It'll get me in trouble. It takes me a lot to stand up for myself, but not for others. For others, I stay ready. I love that about you. Not the part that you can't stand up for yourself, though, but I will stand up for you. If you remember, like the first time that I heard your voice in He Who Must Not Be Named live, and I said you were an angel, and he was like trying to talk shit. I was like, no. I said you had the voice of an angel. Not Regina, is that what we're calling? I feel like he's not even good enough to be equivalent with Regina George. Called him Voldemort once, but Regina George feels more accurate. Like, he's definitely like a mean girl. Like 100%. And yeah. I was definitely at one point, like, I'm not surprised that, I guess, that things kind of shook out the way they did, because I definitely got the ick from him from the beginning. But he was y'all's friend, so I was just trying to be nice and not do too much. It's just giving off them vibes. Them bad vibes. Same. I should have just stayed with it, but FOMO hit me hard, right? Like, I'm sure more of us had the ick, and it was just like, well, he's friends with our friends, so we'll tolerate. So, I hope he's having the life he deserves. I don't know. Once somebody starts posting those like weird, I can be your villain, like backhanded, passive aggressive stuff, I'm like, I run the other way. Hope he kicks rocks with open-toed shoes. But yeah, I will stand up for you. Yeah, I just think he had a problem with you right from the jump. And I was just like, what is his deal? I'm obviously having issues with this stamp. Trying to make sure it's not ugly. That's better. Oh, it keeps breaking through. It's because I'm amazing. Right? Like he couldn't handle it. There is no lies detected. Honestly, I think you had a problem with everybody. Ugh. I'm gonna have to let that one dry. Because I'm not getting a good stamp out of that. It's breaking. Alright, let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpios, it's like this. Ugh, time to do homework. Homework sucks. All my homies hate homework. I'm sorry. I hope it's easy and you get it done quick. You too. Take care of yourself. Talk to you later. I want to know what that sound is. Alright. There's like no give. I need a little give. Just a little bit. For the rest of these. I didn't think it was going to take that long. Maybe now that there's nobody in here, I'll get it done. Or maybe I should shut down the live and finish it. But who knows? A cool person might come in. You never know. Ooh, see, that was a good one. Why can't they all be like that? Okay, now we're doing Sagittarius. I should know that, but I don't. Okay, the little feet go, excuse me, towards the bottom. This. So, my air conditioner is doing so good. I'm hopeful for this summer. That'll do. To clean it up a tiny bit. Okay, Sagittarius done. Now it's Capricorn. And now I'm starting to get hungry. And after that, it's Aquarius, Pisces. So. And then I'm gonna make some dinner. And probably finish season 2 of The Boys. try again. Hey Midnight, thanks for liking the live. It says 0 viewers, so I don't know if you're still in here, but thanks for the like. Thanks for passing through. That's better. Wonder if I can get just this line right here. Perfect. Okay, Aquarius. Ah. Aquarius. And Pisces. That's good. Okay, just 2 more. Oh, that turned out quite nice. Just gotta fix these parts where the edge of the stamp went in. If I could get a rubber stamp that was as deep as these, I'd be in business. Alright, Pisces. The round bit goes at the top. Yeah. That's a good one. All right. Nice, 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 nice. Try to get this Libra in there. Clean up these pore lines. Probably leave the ones on the teeth. It's not that weird. best shot on Libra. Try and do the top piece as gentle as I can. Just keeps cracking it right back open. I don't know if I should try and push this back together and move it. Move it over. Maybe just a tiny bit lower. I think what I'm gonna do is push this back into place, put it in the wet box, and then try and stamp that one tomorrow. I think that's just gonna have to be the best way to try and get that done. Oh, and get that away before it messes that up. There we go. Try to do it a little lower at a different angle. So it stops hitting the same spot and breaking. Hopefully it doesn't crack. Just gonna lay a nice big layer over top. Okay, this is gonna go in the wet box, and then I'm gonna wash my hands and sign off. If I keep moving this slow, I'm not gonna get through the wet box stuff this week. Wash my hands. We'll have a nice impossible chicken sandwich for dinner. That shouldn't take too much effort. Okay. Everybody over on YT and Twitch, thank you so much for watching. If you've been watching. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.